Hey guys, welcome back. Bolt Spider here, and today we're going to be doing another video for returning to a deck build that I've done in the past. Now, this time I'm doing Prank Kids, and Prank Kids have changed quite a lot. Now, there's many different variants out there. There's 60 card, there's 40 card, but let's see what happens, and let's get to it. So first off, I'm going to be taking out the cards that aren't needed, then we'll be putting in cards that we will be playing. So first off, we're going to be dropping Prank Kid Pandemonium down to 1. We're going to be dropping Triple Tech Talent and the Prankatops and 1 Roxy's. After that, out of the extra deck, we're going to take out the Rip Roarin', a Rocket Ride, a Dodo Doo-Doo-Doo, a Bow Wow Bark, and we are all set to go and see what we can do with the deck. Now, there's many things that we can add, and the first thing that comes to mind is the Adventurer engine, because this is one of the best engines in the game right now, and I think that's all I'm really going to add. Outside of that, let's get to the extra deck now, because there's many different things that we could do for the extra deck, and I definitely think there's definitely options for what we could do. Now, with the entire deck, you can go 60 card, you can go 40 card, you can go 42, but we're just going to be adding some simple cards to the extra deck. So first off, we're going to add the 1 Dark the Dark Charmer, then we're going to add things like Link Spider, since we have the option of the adventure token to use for it, and afterwards we can use a Link Spider. I mean Link Karibo, because we already just added that. Now, other than that, I think we are going to just put in one other card. And it's really dependent on what we want. I think we're going to do a third Dodo. And that really fixes the deck on how I would play it, in my opinion. But I feel like we can swap out the Foolish Burial for a Terraforming. So a Foolish Burial for the Terraforming is absolutely great. And let's do a test hand to see what we get. So this hand is kind of full combo, even though we drew into 2 bricks. So what we're going to do, we're going to activate our Terraforming first, and we're going to grab out our place. Activating the place, we get to search out any Prank Kids monster, and I think we're going to search out, I would say, a Prank Kids Fansies, because we need to send a Prank Kid to the graveyard. And we're going to activate our Journey of Destiny, normal summoning out the Fansies, using the effect of Journey Destiny to grab the Draco back to add it to our hand. Now, we're going to go up into a Meow Meow Mew, use the effect of Fansies, and we're going to be sending to the graveyard a Prank Kid Pandemonium, allowing us to special summon a Prank Kid Lampsies from our hand. Now we're going to go up into the Dodo and use the effect of the Prank Kid first, then we're going to use the effect of Dodo. And with Dodo, we're going to grab our Prank, so now we have every piece that we need. And we're going to be paying inflicting 500, and I feel like we are going to summon out our Dropsies. Now for the combo, we are going to have to go into a second Dodo and use the effect of our Dropsies, and we're going to summon out a Roxy's, the one from our hand. And then after we do that, we are going to go and summon out the Bow Wow Bark. We're going to use the Roxy's effect, banishing the Draco back, sadly, and we're going to special summon out a Prank Kid of a name that we already have, and I think we're going to go into the Dropsies. And we just drew into a Wandering Griffin Rider, so we're going to use the Fateful Adventure to search out our Aquamancer, discarding the Aquamancer, using the effect of Aquamancer to grab out the Rite of Armezir, and we're going to activate the Rite of Armezir, summoning out a token. Then we're going to activate the effect of Griffin Rider to summon it out. Then we can activate our pranks. Then we would be passing. So for this, we are going to be ending on a Griffin Rider, Bow Wow Bark. I wish we had a Pandemonium in hand, but that's sometimes things that you have to cut. As we get a free negate and only one hand trap. Let's do another test hand and let's see where this goes. Driver's glued to our hand, so I'm gonna just restart, and this is a better hand. So we activate the Aquamancer, use its effect. We already know this whole entire score, where we just go off and do what we need to do. So overall, I think this deck has been fixed to the current meta, and I definitely think that it's one of the better decks that you could play. Now, the reason why I say it's one of the better decks is because it has the most representation out of any event as of currently, because of how much power is behind it. So with this, we're going to special summon a Prank Kids. We're going to be summoning out our Lampsies. We're going to be going up into Dodo. And after that, we're going to use the effect of Dodo and the effect of our kid. Overall, I'm still a fan of this deck, but I definitely think that the deck's going to be changing here again soon. Probably after the Forbidden Unlimited list takes in effect. And one of the good things about this point that we're at right now, I definitely did misplay the kid, but we could still do a little extra. We can activate our Dodo using both of these to grab back, and this is why we're going to be running the Rocket Ride. So we can get extra monsters on board, use its effect. Honestly, it doesn't really matter what we do, because if I would have played that correctly, we would have had the full board. But this is the updated Prank Kid build. I hope you guys did enjoy. And I want to know what your thoughts on this deck. But anyways, see you guys in the next video.